I'm Ginny and today I'm going to be recommending 5 feel-good novels because, I'm such an expert. Do you have those moments where you just want to read something that just makes you go, oh, this is so cute? I'm going to give you 5 of those. Some of the novels that I think are very heartwarming might not actually be for like other people. The first novel I have is Wonder by R J Palacio. This book will give you all kinds of feels. It's just... So the story is about this boy called August who is pretty much a kid, and he has been homeschooled for most of his life because he has this face deformity thing that people are terrified of. He looks wrong. His parents have homeschooled him for most of his life, but finally has to go to school, and August doesn't want to. He knows how people are going to react to his face. He understands what he looks like is not what everybody else looks like, but he has to go anyway. This story is probably one of the most touching stories that I have read so far in my life. This is like on top of my feel-good shelf. The story is told through the point of view of August and all the people he interacts with, his family and his friends. And it just gives you so much hope in humanity. Like on those days when you're just like, when you look at the news and there's so many things that are just wrong with the world, and you read this and it gives you so much hope, and I just love it. This book is beautiful. It's an experience. You have to read it to understand what I'm talking about. Number 2 is Angel by McNish. This is a book I read when I was like in 6th standard or something, so I'm not sure exactly how feel-goody it is. The story is about this girl who can see angels. She's also a high school student, and she has this whole, the popularity thing. She wants to be part of the popular clique and things, and she becomes part of the more popular group of girls. And there's this other girl who comes to the school who looks like she wants to be the butt of all jokes, but she's not even trying to look good. The story is about Freya, who is the protagonist, and the way she deals with this angel thing that's going on, which society is not going to accept. Obviously, you're hallucinating angels. I mean, that's not how you get popular in school. Not the kind of popular you want to be, at least. And there's this other girl, and Freya just wants to help her, but she's held back by, the mean girls in the school. It's the kind of story that tells you that, popularity isn't everything, looks aren't everything, that you have to look at a person's heart and their soul to determine what kind of a person they really are. Next is The Boy Who Swam with Piranhas by Almond. This is such a cute book. Okay, it is such a cute book. It is also one of the best feel-goody books I've read in a long time. And this is just about a boy who runs away from his house, joins a traveling circus, and learns to swim with piranhas. That is the story. It's got like tiny illustrations like that, and it's very cute. I like the whole childlikeness, the childlike qualities of this book. Like, see, I like how childish it is, and it's such a heartwarming story. It's just about a boy who learns to overcome his fear and swim with piranhas. Next, I have The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. This is a book that is very Neil Gaiman-esque. Like, literally, it's abstract as heck. It's got really disturbing and weird qualities. I like abstract books like in general, but there's something just about this particular one that just, I don't know. Like, I don't know what makes it so feel good. Like, I genuinely cannot pinpoint what makes it so feel good. The story is about this boy who lives close to this house where there are 3 women who live there, a child, a middle-aged lady and an older lady, and they live next to this lake, which is actually an ocean, which is, I can't explain it to you. It's a Neil Gaiman book. I genuinely cannot explain it to you. It's one of those eerie but just very nice and very calming kind of books, I think. I don't know. It's about overcoming your fears, and it's also about children and adults and what actually, is there a difference between children and adults? Is there really? I like most Neil Gaiman books, so I mean, I could be biased. And finally, I have Every Day by Levithan. David Levithan is one of the best YA authors that exists on the planet today. This is a story about this person called, well, not a person technically, but just this entity called A, who wakes up in different people's bodies every day. They are fine with waking up in different people's bodies. They have gotten accustomed to this until the day A wakes up in the body of the boyfriend of this girl called Rhiannon, who A just falls in love with. They can't stop thinking about her. No matter what body they wake up in, they're still thinking about Rhiannon and how far Rhiannon is from A. More than I think the romance part of it, I just enjoyed the fact that A wakes up in different people's bodies. So regardless of sex, orientation or race, they just wake up in this person's body and they become that person. This is a way of David Levithan telling us that everybody at their base is the same. Like, it doesn't matter what color that person's skin is, it doesn't matter who that person likes. We are still human and we still face the same problems and the same. I've got goosebumps. I don't know if you can see, but I've got goosebumps talking about this book. It's beautiful. If I had to give you one book that is a must read for absolutely everyone, it's this one. It's about accepting who you are, it's about accepting other people, and it's about just the basic non-discriminatory actions of a person. And that message David Levithan just gives so beautifully. Like, I've never seen anybody deliver such a beautiful, essential and very common message in such a lovely way. And that's it for this video. Like, subscribe, follow. Wait, not subscribe, no. Like, subscribe and comment. Yes, that's the one. If you want. So, bye.